Well, right now, activists are demanding the release of a woman arrested by CBP at the El Paso International Airport. It's a story that we've been following very closely for you. DACA recipient Catalina Xochitl Santiago recorded this viral video showing her being questioned by immigration officials. Well, a GoFundMe page has been set up to raise funds for Xochitl's legal expenses while she remains at an ICE processing center. That GoFundMe says she's an immigration activist and has raised thousands of dollars. The Department of Homeland Security says she was arrested because she has a criminal history of illegally entering the U.S. and has two drug offenses. Well, local migrant advocacy group is now protesting for Xochitl wanting to be released at the ICE processing center in East El Paso, and that's where we find ABC-7's Heriberto Perez with more. Heriberto?
Good evening, Marcel. We are here outside the ICE Service Processing Center, as you just said, where the vigilant remarks from migrant advocates and leaders just wrapped up a couple of minutes ago. But I want to step out of the way so you can see behind me. You can still see protesters here at the intersection of Montana Avenue and Maddox Street. As you said, Marcel, in East El Paso, these local leaders and advocates gathered today to demand Xochitl's release from ICE custody. And according to La Mujer Obrera, a migrant advocacy group, Catalina was on her way to represent them at a work conference before she was arrested at the airport last Sunday. Multiple people gathered here to ask ICE and federal authorities to release her because they say that her, as a DACA recipient, she has a legal status to be in the country. According to ICE enforcement removal operations here in El Paso, 28-year-old Santiago from Mexico entered into the country illegally in May 2005, and on August 21st, 2020, she was charged with two drug offenses which are still pending. And today I asked El Paso Bishop Mark Seitz why her arrest is not okay, considering she has criminal charges against her, according to the Department of Homeland Security. Take a listen.
We believe that a person should have an opportunity if their offense, if she did commit an offense, she should have the opportunity to make amends and then be returned to her community, not to just be thrown out on a simple charge.
And Paul, Marcel, today I reached out to ICE enforcement removal operations here in El Paso, who told me that Santiago's DACA status is set to expire on April 29 of 2026. For now, ICE officials served her with a notice to appear before a Department of Justice immigration judge, but for now she will remain under ICE custody. I'm reporting live in East El Paso, Heriberto Perez, ABC-7.
All right, thank you so much for that live report, Heriberto.